Who is the deadliest Yautja? Numerous of skilled and formidable Yautjas have graced our screens over the last 30 years, each embarking on a deadly rampage across the galaxy. Now, this video will be looking to decide who is the deadliest Yautja, and we will be going through all the Yautjas we have seen on our screens. We will not be including the Alien vs Predator series, will not be including the comics, and we will not be including the games. Coming in at number 10, we have the ultimate hunter from the film The Predator. This was disappointing pile of It was terrible. I couldn't believe it. It was gigantic. It moved like a robot, looked like something that should be in Transformers. It was part of a new breed with spliced DNA. The less said about this Predator, the better. Truly, truly awful. Shouldn't be part of the franchise at all. Coming in at number 9 is the Tracker from the film Predators. This Predator introduced us to Predator hounds and the unique tusked large helmet. The Tracker seemed to have a lot of potential, really exciting with the command of the dogs. It seemed big, strong and ferocious. However, we didn't see it get into much action. It seemed quite clumsy, and in its final demise was just to the Russian soldier with a grenade. It didn't seem intelligent, and for that reason, unfortunately, the Tracker is disappointing and comes in at number 9. Coming in at number 8 is the Falconer. This is also from the film Predators. Much like the Tracker, the Falconer lacks depth. We didn't get to see too much of it. Why? It possessed a really cool drone gimmick, and that introduced us to new Predator technology. And its distinctive helmet once again. This was a large Predator. This looked like it could have been cool, lacked the agility of the originals of course, but its death ultimately once again came in a really inconsequential fight, which we thought was going to be amazing. He basically got killed by a man in a sword fight, although it was a samurai and it could have been a cool scene. It just wasn't what we expected the death of the Falconer to be. I actually expected him to win that fight and maybe lose its life in another battle. Very disappointing, and that's why it comes in at number 8. Coming in at number 7 is the Fugitive Predator. This is from the film Predator. Despite a promising appearance and really intriguing fight scenes, this Predator was one we were all rooting for. It looked good, some really cool scenes. However, I think maybe because the film wasn't very good and the fact that it died so early on in a very, very inconsequential fight with a much larger CGI Predator, this Predator has to go down at number 7, unfortunately. I don't think it will be giving any Predators on the top of the list a run for its money. Coming in at number 6, we have the Greyback Elder from Predator 2. While we only get a glimpse of the Greyback, it goes down in Predator folklore. This Yautja has made its impact. I guess it shows the respect of the Predator clan. It really shows you how long the Predators have been around for, or the Yautjas, with giving Harrigan the 18th century flintlock pistol. This Predator's also covered in dog tags and trophies, which suggests that it probably was once a great warrior, but unfortunately as an elder, probably a little bit older now, so that's why it only reaches the rank where it is now at number 6. Coming in at number 5, we have Crucified, which is commonly known as the Predator, or the Yautja, being hung up in the camp in the film Predators. This Predator is basically designed to pay homage to the original Predator. It has, unfortunately, a lack of weaponry, and we don't get to see the true extent of this Predator's power due to the fact that it looked like it's been starved, it's been tortured, and it was clearly tired. Unfortunately, it met its match to a Predator that is later on this list. It put up a good fight and was honourable. This is a Predator that I think is formidable, and had it been fully fresh, I believe would have put up a much better fight and perhaps even stole the show and come out as a superior Yautja. Coming in at number 4, we have the City Hunter from Predator 2. This Predator is a standout. It had a lot of honor. When it didn't kill many civilians that it run into, it played around with Haringey and the crew. It was also able to defeat, I call it the CIA always because I forget the name of them, but the government agency that were tracking it down. It is part of one of the coolest and most menacing scenes in filming history in the slaughterhouse in Predator 2. It has unbelievable weapons. It gives us the Predator net, it gives us the Predator spear, not just the plasma caster. It is a fantastic Yautja, and unfortunate not to get higher on my list, but I feel like it's quite naive and wouldn't have stood a chance against other Yautjas higher up. Coming in at number 3 is the Feral Yautja. Displaying primal instincts, the Feral Predator embraces a minimalist approach to, I guess, everything. This was one of the first Predators, or if not the first Predator that came to Earth, so its technology was, I guess, a bit more old school, a bit more, I guess, lackluster. This Predator didn't have to use technology. It found itself finding out more about the environment as it went along, so didn't have all the smarts and skills as other Predators in this, but it is very strong. We see it go hand to hand combat with a bear and it defeats it. We see it destroy a lot of the Comanche warriors. It's a really cool Predator. It's fantastically agile and extremely brutal. This Predator could have been higher up on the list potentially, but I think the next two are very strong entries. Again, let me know if you agree or not. If not, tell me why. Coming in at number 2, we have the Berserker. This is from the film Predators. This Yautja is incredible. Basically, it's incredibly villainous, it's incredibly brutal. It's probably the biggest and most brutal Predator on this list. It operates without the normal Predator code, so it doesn't act with honor. It's driven solely by the desire for more skulls, more trophies, and essentially just killing everything. This Predator is not in pursuit of the regular things we've seen from other Predators, which is a challenge. This Predator is here to kill, collect the skulls, and essentially hang them up on its wall. Horrible Predator. Could have been number 1, would easily defeat most of the Predators, if not all of the Predators on this list, but for me it doesn't get the top spot. And of course we've seen it defeat a Predator. It defeated the Crucified from Predators fairly easily, but like I said and mentioned before, the Crucified Predator was tired and basically in the camp and was tortured, so therefore probably not a true reflection. However, did win fairly easily and a brutal, vicious Predator. And before we get through to number 1, please drop a like and subscribe. There is plenty more content coming out. If there's any content you wish to see, drop a comment in the comment section. Coming in at number 1 is of course the original, the Jungle Hunter from the film Predator. This Yautja is the pioneer, the start of everything great about my childhood. Easily defeating Dutch and the Special Force unit, essentially the best soldiers Earth had to offer. This Predator showed stealth, honor, rules, had extreme intelligence. It set traps for these people, watched them. It had voice mimicking, it introduced us to the plasma caster, it had the invisibility cloak, the bio helmet, the coolest thing known to man, it had the wrist blades, and it of course had the wrist bomb. This Predator had everything when it comes to skills, patience, intelligence, clearly honourable, clearly very strong, and I believe would have defeated any other Yautja on this list. This Jungle Hunter is awesome.